Welcome to the Warframe Weapon Encyclopedia, where today we're checking out the Lato Vandal. Now, while this weapon was originally available for everyone during the closed beta many moons ago, it is now only obtainable through Elite Sanctuary Onslaught. You can get the receiver on rotation A, blueprint on rotation B, and the barrel on rotation C. Now, for Elite Sanctuary Onslaught, rotation A are zones 2 and 4, rotation B is zone 6, and rotation C is zone 8. Or alternatively, you can just buy the parts from other people because all of them are tradable. The Lato Vandal is a Mastery Rank 7 semi-automatic secondary pistol that does primarily slash damage, with the second highest damage type being puncture. It sports a pretty solid 26% crit chance, an above average 2.4 times crit multiplier, and a decent enough 10% status chance. It also rocks a 15-round magazine with 1 second reload, which feels pretty good. It's also pinpoint accurate, though it does kick a little bit, so if you're firing at something that's very far away, you need to exercise a little bit of trigger control. So all in all, a massive upgrade over the standard Lato, which is to be expected since the Lato is a starter weapon. It sports higher accuracy, better fire rate, much better crit chance and crit multiplier, slightly higher status, and it does better damage with, more importantly, better damage distribution. Now, as far as the build goes, I like just a straight up hybrid, whether it's galvanized or not. This is the regular version where I would actually go with Frostbite, Pistol Pestilence, and Scorch so that you get Vital and Heat on top of the decent slash the weapon comes with. Though if you're going for a galvanized version, which will of course require an adapter for an arcane, I would focus on Vital and Slash instead. The damage on the Lato Vandal is pretty solid, though it starts to fall off right around level 70, and by the time you're at level 80 you're gonna have big issues with Eximus units. This is mainly because of the status chance, because regardless of which build you choose, whether you go galvanized or not, the status chance is going to be fairly low. Which is why, especially if you're doing a lower level stuff, it might be beneficial for you actually to drop status completely and just go with 90% elementals with primed heated charge and maybe even double down on crit. This won't give you more DPS, but it will make the weapon do more upfront damage, which will make it feel better at lower levels. The Lato Vandal isn't necessarily a weapon that I would recommend because it's not very strong, though it does feel pretty good to use. It's more of a weapon that you get randomly by doing Elite Sanctuary Onslaught and you can have a bit of fun with it. The main issue is that, well, the stats aren't all that amazing, right? The base damage isn't great, the crit chance could be a little bit higher, and the status chance is simply too low to make any kind of damage over time build work consistently. You can of course help it quite a bit by introducing Warframe buffs, for example. If you run it with Harrow, you're gonna have plenty of crit of course, but on its own it's just okay. But that's okay, it's a very old weapon, so it's understandable that it's not going to be top notch, and as I've said already, it does feel pretty good to use. It is a pretty fun gun to use. It's fun to shoot, the reload is nice, fast and snappy, and it sounds pretty good as well. So I'd say pick it up if you want a solid secondary and you're not too fussed about the numbers it will produce. And as always guys, I thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.